Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be talking about my new robot. It's called the Project Aurora. It's pretty fun. It's on TradingView. I'll link it in the description. I'm pretty sure I followed all the rules this time, so yeah, that's definitely. Alright, just test my microphone just to make sure it works. Alright. So in this episode, I'm gonna show you how to tune it. So we're going to be starting with a random stock. It's designed for TQQ, but we can pretty much use it on anything. I'm going to show you how to tune it and how to use it and what everything means. Alright, so yeah, okay, screen. Where's my... I can't get it. Alright, well, alright, give me a second. Okay, sorry my guys, took me a second. So this is TQQ right here. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through all the settings and everything, and then I'm going to tune it with you guys for a few minutes. I'm going to tune it for you guys, alright? So Project Aurora, this is the back testing one. This is the one that you can get right now. If you look right here, you can see where it buys, you can see where it sells. So this is when it's shorting. So I'm going to just take you through all what it does. Alright, so it's fairly simple. These are the buying points for the buying points. And this, you can literally just change them and change these settings. OHLC4, open, high, low, close 4, multiplication adder. So there's an equation in this algorithm. And it looks something like this number. So this number, what's the, I don't know, brackets, starter brackets, and then there's A plus B plus C plus this number, and then close quotation marks. So if you move this up or down, it's going to move it more. So as you can see, it moves it. Now if I move this all the way down to 2.8, you can see that highly affects it, and you get more buy signals than you want. So 2.8 is a good ratio, and I'm going to show you how to tune it real fast. Alright, and so yeah, that's kind of how the buy points work. Sell points for the same thing. Yeah, sell points are the same thing. And show extra sell signal. So this is a beta feature that will be available on the final update. But as you can see here, it says show extra sell signal. It's just going to show an alternative sell signal, probably like right here, and then it's going to take that into equation. I don't really like to use that though. Actually, I'm just going to show you what it looks like because this is really what it looks like. So this is the beta version of the final bot. So if I hit show extra sell signal, you can see it gives different sell signals. So if I want to go like that, you can see they pop up. Yeah, so if I go down, more pop up. Boom. Alright, so now I have a bunch of alternative sell signals, which would be nice, but you'd be losing out a lot of profit, so I just keep that off. So that's what it's supposed to look like, but this is the back testing beta, so we don't have that functionality yet. So then ATR plus AI. So this is basically a backtesting program that if ran, it'll try to get you the best sells possible using the ATR and the ATR multiplier. Same thing, I'm just going to tell you about it. So how the ATR AI works is if you're using it, it's going to use a different equation, including the AI. So it has ATR, and then the ATR multiplier. So it's the ATR multiplier brackets, then the ATR plus the plus A plus C, and then close brackets, and that's the base one. And then for the with the AI with it on, it goes this. It goes ATR multiplier brackets ATR plus A plus B and plus C, and then close brackets. So it makes a difference, and it can help you tune it. And it'll actually just help you in general, so I just leave that on. Actually, I can show you what it does, because that's nice. Alright, so as you can see, here I'm just going to turn off some of them. So I'm going to turn off the buy points, I'm going to turn off the... I'm going to turn off the sell points, turn off the short points, and I'm going to show you what the ATR does. So turn on the buy points. All right, so now we're purely just running off of ATR right now and for our sell signals. So as you can see right here, you have our buy signal, and that's purely tuned to just be as good as possible. So this cannot be any better. I mean, you can change it and it'll be better for your stock, but for right now, this is the best tuning. This is the best settings for it. I turned off the sell point, so now we're just running off ATR. And so if I go like this, if I turn it off, you can see that it moves back or out of the way. So give it a second. Yeah, so if you see up here, oh shoot, I'm just going to show you real quick. All right, so then click this. Just see how it changes. AI, it didn't need that sell point, and yeah. Here, if I just turn it down a little bit, you can see it better. All right, so now this is with it on. So it's trying to get the best sell points. Now, there's multiple sell indicators because it's something that you can't change. I mean, I can include it in an equation, but it just does not really work like that. So all of a sudden, I have the sell points pretty much on point. So give me a second. Can I please have this change? It won't refresh. All right, so this is with it off, and you can see all the sell points. This is with it on, and it's basically going to try to filter itself better and look at past data to use in its equation. So here, if I tune it up like that a little bit, yeah, all right, so it should, okay, 0.8, it's kind of hard to see, but you'll definitely see it. So if I go like that, basically changes that. ATR on, go to 1, ATR off as a second sell signal. It's just better. So like it will filter out stuff like that. It'll filter out stuff like that and get you into a better price. That's the whole point of it, all right? So that's why I don't use it that much. So you're not going to have that until the final version, but that's basically what it does. So I have my ATR, my highlighter, so if I wanted to show that, I actually deleted that. I need to filter this out, use current chart resolution. This is for the AI. Just keep it on 70. That's how many days. It says moving average length, but that's how many days it looks back at. All right. Source for short. I have low 258, and now you can see there's a buy, sell, and short signal, and it performs pretty flawlessly. You get a buy signal. You get a sell. Quick second. All right. I need to turn on the sell points, and then wait, it's only doing short, so I'm sorry. All right, so if I were to only, I'll get to that. So all is going to be base strategy directional. So you can see when it buys and how many shares. Buy, sell, gets a little bit more confirmation. Short, buy, sell at the same price pretty much. But it's going to not make you have any massive errors, all right? Buy for bands. So this is the buy band, this is the sell band, and this is the short band, and that's how all of them work. And you can just see how they work. You can go in it and basically just test it out yourself because here, I'll just show you really quick actually. All right, so as you can see, it broke this band right here. So then you get a buy signal once it gets confirmation. Boom, you buy on the second candle. It goes down. It doesn't sell until it goes past the purple, but then there's another band for the sell. So then it doesn't sell. So same with like right here. Like it doesn't buy even though it went past right there because the AI basically said no, it's a definite pullback because it's still heavily on a downtrend. Still heavily on a downtrend. All right, sorry. So as you can see, it's pretty useful. It's pretty darn useful. And as you can see, it called out this short right here. You have a sell right here, and then you don't buy again. You wait for the short, boom, short on the next candle. This was a 24% trade. So as you can see right here, actually, I'm just going to keep going down the settings real fast. All right, so you have the strategy direction. So if you want this to only calculate the buys, you go to long, and our buys are 87% profitable. If you wanted to only calculate the shorts, you can see that they're 100% profitable because the short has basically an upgraded version of the buying signal. signal incorporating more of the AI features. So yeah, so then if you went all, so you wanted to calculate both, total average 93%. All right, turn that off. Now backtest start year is pretty self-explanatory. If I wanted to start it in 2012 and see how much money it would have made, that's how much money it would have made. And percentage just using these settings. Now if you were to tune it, it probably would be more. Backtest start month, backtest start day, backtest stop. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to tell you how to tune it. So I like to go off a set of ratios and basically just say, all right, well, it has to be more than 90% profitable within the past month. So it's October 22nd right now, and it needs to be more than 90% profitable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my equation stuff, and it's 93% probable. So I'm going to just do that basically. All right, so if you want to go back, so since it's 10, you're going to want to set this for 9. So just 1 month back, because you want the AI to really get a hold. I mean, it does. This is the AI part, the look back period. But as you see right here, um, this is like the start month. You want it 1 month before. So 93% probable. If I went like that, it's 80% because it doesn't have as much data to work off of. You want it the past 2 months, let's just say, since September. Right now it's October 22nd. You want to have that span, all right? Backtest start day, pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to go like 1. All right, so, and then, so I'm going to try to get that number above 90 running these settings. I'm going to try to get this number above 80 running these settings. 85. So back to start month is 8. So 2 months back, I need it to be at least 85% profitable. And as you can see, it's 90% profitable, so that's really good. And you can change it, like let's just say it's not. I can go like this and increase the selling order, and I would make less money, but it also makes less sense to do it in general because your profit goes down and your percent profitable goes down. So, you just got to find the fine line for each of these. So, if I just went to long, so if I was only doing the longs, if I was only buying and selling, if I wanted to only tune the buying and selling points, I would literally turn off the short point, and now it is 91% profitable. Wow, I just tuned that to be 91% profitable. So that's how the AI works. It was 87, but now it's 91. So if I went like this, short for buys, buying points, selling points, all I have to do if I see, look at, all right, so that's not the best buying point, but as you can see, there are some special rules. I'm going to teach you those rules. So as you can see, it's September 21st right here at 13:30. So if it's the last candle of the day, you just want to wait until the after hours to secure it. All right, so waited till after hours to secure it, you would actually probably bought it around this price. All right, so then it was entirely true. All right, and I'll tell you what the candle colors mean in a second. But as you can see right here, it works. So let's just say I didn't like this buy here. Well, I could just tune it higher. So the higher that this goes, the more accurate that it's going to be, but also the less profit. So if I go like this, boom. So now we're 62% profitable, but it has worse buying prices. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense. I already had it tuned for the best settings pretty much for that week. So I highly recommend you retune it every week and just add a few numbers up here. You don't really want to change this pretty much that much unless you get some, unless you take like a loss or the market conditions change. But as you can see, there's less buy signals, and it'll just try to move it up. It's basically, here, I'm just going to turn on the band for the buys. Boom. So as you can see, if I moved it up to 6.2%, it's widening the band. So if you look right here, it breaks above the band now all the way up here instead of down here. So I don't like that, so I'm going to just try to get in at a good price. So 2.8 was the best, and I'm 91% profitable anyways. So as you can see, equation adder, same thing, except it moves it up a little bit. So if I move this down to 300, You can see I'm 91% profitable still. Move it down a little bit more. I'm just going to do 100. Why not? You can see that it adds to it. So when the final number gets higher, the band gets bigger. But this is the fine tuning pretty much. So if I add to this number, so if I go to 500, it's going to be basically, it's going to get you in at an earlier price. But it only works up to 1,000. So if I go 1,001, shoot, I forgot to put the points on. But it's not supposed to work past 1,000 because it really doesn't do anything past 1,000. The equation kind of smooths it out. 9,000. Wait, I thought 2,000? Can we go 2,000? 5,000? No, that doesn't work. 4,000? No. 3,299. All right, so 2001. 2001. All right, I don't want to figure that out, but I just know that somewhere around 300 is decent for me because that's a good price and I'm still 91% profitable. So it doesn't really matter. But once you get like your general area with the multiplier, you're going to want to come up here and basically look at, all right, so how can I increase my profit? Well, if I want better prices, I can just move this up higher. And I'm trying not to affect my percent I'm trying to not to affect my percent profitable. But I'm trying to make as much money as possible. So once I have that out, so I'm out at 86% net profit. If I go like that, I'm 91%, but now I'm 87%. Great. Boom. Keep on going. 87%. Can we hit 8? Oh, no, that affected our chances. So all of a sudden, so we're going to go for an even number. Can we go 70, 69? So we're going to go for an even number, probably one of the five. So as you can see, 460, that's how I would have tuned the buys. Now for the sells, let's just say I want to move that sell up higher. I can either lower this number, which will move it up, but it's the same amount of profitability, so I'll just go 1.8 that time. But then, let's just say I like that current area, but I want to be a little bit more profitable. Let's see. Now I'm only 83%, so that's 91. But let's see if I can move this up. All right, so you have to it's a fine line. So you want to have the max amount of percent profitable and the max amount of net profit. So for this, it is high, 256, 1.8. There's your settings. Then if you want to show the extra sell signal, it doesn't work. But then if I wanted it to short, let's see what the shorts are. All right, so it's 89%. So that's right down here. I'm going to show the shorts. All right, so what am I going to do? It's at 3.8%. I would like more accuracy, so I'm going to put that around 4 and tune it higher because I want more fine-tuning accuracy. 349. Processing. All right, so now we're at about 88% profitable, and we made about 58%. 88. Can we go higher? So now we're 80% profitable. So now we're going to go down even lower. Shoot, we can't really get it past 80. So we're going to go, actually, I'm going to go even lower. So let's go right there. See what it can do. Processing. Here we go. 70%. Oh, geez. So I'm just going to move this down because I want better buy prices for the shorts. So I'm going to come up here, just moved it down, and now I'm moving it up because I want better prices. So they kind of work in reverse. The lower that you get, the better prices for the multiplier, and the higher that this number gets, it's going to be better numbers for the multiplier. It's going to be better buys. I mean, better buys or sells or just more soon, more sensitive. I don't know. Let's just check. 386. Is that going to work? No, we're 72% profitable. See it? Come on. 72%. All right, so you can see that there's something inherently wrong. If I go to band for shorts, let's just look at what's going on here. So that's the short line. Can we make it higher? So that really doesn't change much. You only make, actually, you'd make more money going higher. And if we just put this lower, all right, whoa, well, look, we're at 100% profitable right now, 51%. That means, all right, so then we're going to try to get this number, the add equation, up as high as possible without affecting our percent profitable, because now we're 100% profitable. That is literally the best. Oh shoot, and I forgot to test this. So if I was going to go back, I'd want it 100% profitable within 1 month, so it's going to be 9. Then I want it as high as possible for the 8th month. So I'm just going to say about 90% profitable for this month. And then the month before that, I'm going to say about 80%. But as you can see, it's pretty darn freaking high. So if I go like that, it's still 100% profitable. So boom, looks like we found our numbers. And then we can combine our answers together and we'll get our final percent profitable. So total 15 closed trades, and I'm going to show you what everything is on this. So you guys probably know how to use this already, but so this is your profit as a total, and you can have your net profit. This is just performance summaries. Max drawdown was only $79, so its max loss was 0.4%. Its buy and hold return could have been 18% better. Actually, no. Its buy and hold ratio was lower, so that's good. So it would have only made 18.3% if you were to just buy and hold within that point. Actually, no, it would have lost 18.3%, and now you're profitable 138%. Buy and hold return, Sharpe ratio, profit factor, contracts held. It's not contracts, it's shares. You can just tune it for contracts if you wanted to. Open P&L, $713 with a 3% gain. Total commission paid, you can set those settings up later. Average trade was $918 or 9%. All right, and then we can go listed trades. So this is every single trade written down. Oh my gosh, we don't even have enough to fill the screen. So as you can see right here, we have our numbers. Profit, boom. It's just exponentially gaining at this point. Profit on the first one, it made 20%, 2,100. Yeah, you can just read it. It shows all the dates and everything. So yeah, pretty much. Then if we wanted to come up here, properties, you have your initial capital. So if I started with $10,000, which is pretty average for it, I recommend not starting without 2,000 though. Order size, 100% of liquidity. So that's 100% of $10,000. 100% it's investing every single time. Pyramiding is just if you want to buy multiple times around the same price. So I don't like that because that's crap. Commission, you can take it up 1%, 2%. It doesn't really matter. It just, all right. Verify price for limit orders. So this is just verifying the price that it'll just refresh. So it doesn't really do much. Slippage, 1 tick. So it's basically saying 1 out of 10 times you'd miss one. Recalculate after order is filled on every tick. So if I turn this one off, it's not going to affect that much. If I turn this one off, it's going to affect a lot because it's going to recalculate its math every single candle. So yeah. And then what you can do with those settings is how the final version is going to work is you can come up here to the bigger brother version, which is just Project Aurora 1.0 and not the backtesting one. And you can input your settings. And just going to show you what it is really fast. You have all your ATR stuff, your short points. You have all the bands. You have the dojis if you want to show the dojis. If you wanted to show support resistance, you could definitely do that. So if I want show AI data, that basically turns on a projection of where the robot's thinking where it's going to be. Show support resistance. We'll give it a second. Boom. So now you have support resistance. Show forecast. That's pretty much the same thing as show AI data, except it's like a backup to the backup. Show news on chart. That's what the news looks like. Red is bad. Green is good. Dark green is getting worse. And then orange is bad. is worse. It's not worse than red, but it's somewhere in the middle. Show news data, just turn that, and that's the news sensitivity. You don't really touch that. Support resistance length is 22, so it's just it's basically a moving average, but it has a bunch of modifications on it showing where the points are. This is where the forecast is, so if I were to turn on show AI data, you can tune this. So if I thought it was going to be bullish, I could tune it for being bullish. Shoot, I think it just had a fit. Yeah, you can tune it for being bullish, and if you thought it was bearish, you can tune it for being bearish. And then if you wanted to be neutral, and then this is the bias forecast magnitude. So let's just say I thought it was going to be bearish. 0.25 is going to be pretty darn low. It's not really going to do anything, but it's going to multiply once you get up there. So now you can see it's more angled down. But if I thought it was going to be even more angled down, I can start programming the robot for that. So if I really thought that it was going to go down, my projections thought it was going to go down. That's aiming, and it's also its projection. So I just like to leave it on around 0.5 neutral. Then forecast bias period, so it's going to look past the past 15 candles, basically the SMAs. Dashboard, so this doesn't really do anything. It's just a label showing that this is the dashboard. ATR length, so this is how it calculates probability. If I turn that up, you can see the numbers change. Right, but I'd leave it on 10, backtesting days, the SMA, and then if I wanted to move it up, I just go like that. Wait, no, I move it down, it goes down. Because okay, you got to think about it as a graph. So this is 0, 0. The current bar is 0, 0, and you want it to go down 12 bars. But if I wanted it to go up, I make it go up. So it basically should be a negative. But if I wanted it to go way down, I could make it go way down. If I wanted it to be 82 over here, I could do whatever. So adding, so of course, since this is the x-axis, I could add 100 bars onto that, and then it's going to start where the 100th bar is. So it should be adding. Yeah, so this is more fine-tuning of this, but I don't even know why we have that, because why not? So, use current time frame. This is for the, if we turn this on, basically, if you want a custom SMA line, you can definitely do that. This is the custom SMA line settings. Pretty much everything below here, it doesn't really do anything, except when you get to here and you want to program the robot to be ready for something. So, yeah, pretty much that's how that goes. But if you wanted a custom SMA line, if you wanted to change colors based on direction, that's how you do it. If you wanted color smoothing, which I have 2, and then HL2, which is, I don't know, okay? Just have fun with it. Do whatever you want with it, all right? Actually, I'm going to show you guys what the candlesticks mean. Sorry about this. All right, so I'm going to talk about this. All right, so as you can see right here, it looks like a freaking rainbow, all right? So you have the orange candles. Those basically are saying, all right, well, there's a probability, there's about a 50-50 way, about a 50-50% chance that it can go up, or a 50-50% chance that it can go down. 50-50, I keep saying that. And then if it's a maroonish color like these, it means that it's a probable downtrend pullback. Red is strong downtrend, green, strong uptrend. Darker green like this, outlined in red, means uptrend pullback, probability mostly high, and then it goes 50-50. Oh my gosh, it almost did it. All right, and then it had like a massive fit over it, and then boom, 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 boom. So as you can see, it's just been angling down for a long time now. All right, so as you can see, you can just how that works, and it works with both of them. So if I turn that on, it's about the same. Except I might change this to yellow, so orange might be yellow. So if I went like this, by the way, you can change the color of literally anything you want. If I want that to be yellow, yellow, yellow. So now they're yellow. It can go 50-50 either way. Same as orange. Alright, well, I gotta go. See you later. Hope you liked that video. The link will be in the description for the robot beta testing. Please send me any comments if you have any questions. And, oh wait, shoot. I forgot to show you guys. This is the chart settings. So you're going to want to come up here, TQQ, 30-minute chart, Helsinki she candles. Yeah, just like that. And then if you're using real candles, then you have to put it on candles and use something else and change these settings. But it's still quite profitable even if you use candles. I programmed it for Helsinki she candles because they look a lot freaking nicer. Look at what it looks like just with candles. Really freaking jerky. I don't like that, so I'm gonna change that to Helsinki she candles. Now you're gonna want to come up here and go to you're going to want precision. This, depending, okay, listen, if you're on like a brand new computer, go for these three. If you're on an older computer or a laptop, please go for this one, and this one. If you are strictly on phone, please use this one only, all right? Don't use extended hours because it'll screw it up. You can use pretty much anything you want, date format, appearance, plain buttons, margin, whatever you want. Alright, so I just like it in dark. I like earnings breaks and not evening breaks, earnings breaks. Turn everything on, make it look like this. Boom. Save. Alright, well, see you later. Hope you guys thought the video was nice. Please, I don't know, please come in, just comment on my videos if you have any questions. Please tell me how I can make the robot better. Thank you very much.